What's going on today, guys? It's your boy, the official DAG, back with another video. And I just wanted to say this week has been very, very busy. So I haven't been able to fish like I wanted to. I got to fish a little bit here and there, which I'll put at the end of the video, but you know, I didn't really get a full week of fishing like I usually do. And you know, I've been having a lot of people asking me questions lately. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and go ahead and hit that thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do that right there. Right there. Hit that down below. And make sure y'all comment and tell me what type of things y'all want to see in the next video and stuff like that. People y'all want to see me collab with and all the other stuff. So I just want to start off by saying there's a couple key things that I feel like every fisherman needs. Well, actually, you know what? No, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna relate this to the people that fish how I fish, ponds and lakes. I haven't been deep sea fishing, so I don't know what it's like, but for the pond and lake people, I feel like you should have one of these. And if you don't have one of these, then I really recommend a book bag, a backpack, so you can really walk around and just have it on your back while you're trekking, pond hopping, and all that good stuff. I like to throw stuff like hooks, all my hooks, all that, all my hooks, stuff like that. Gotta keep the scale on you, man. When you out here catching giants, you gotta keep the scale on you. I don't go fishing without my scale. I think I've done it like twice. Can't do it, man. It's very, very rare if I go fishing without my scale, I'll say that. Whatever bait I decide to throw at that pond, man, and as a fisherman, you gotta have pliers. You can't go fishing without pliers. Fishing without pliers is like fishing without a rod, without a reel, without your shades. It's the same thing. You need these tools because you never know when you're gonna have to get the hook out. You might gut hook them. You might have to go between their gills and get it out. Gotta have pliers. Weights. Now, see, I like to use bullet weights. I think that is, these are 1/8 ounce and these are 1/4 ounce. I'm fishing a little bit slow. I like to throw the bigger weights so it sink down, get down there real fast, and I can just drag it along the bottom. Don't have to worry about the bait coming up and stuff like that. So, another thing you can't go fishing without, obviously, rod and reel. Usually, I use a bait caster, but for the purpose of today's video, because this is what most people start off with, spinning reel. And see, what I like to do is I put a mono backing on, monofilament line. It doesn't matter what pound test or what type, what brand, none of that. Just to put it on the reel to start it off with. So you start it off with mono backing, just so the braid can have grip on the reel and won't slip off, because that's the last thing you want. So put the braid on top of the mono, tie a double uni knot, reel it in, reel as much braid as I want to be on the reel. On this one, I got 20-pound Power Pro on here. It's a lighter setup, so I usually throw lighter line. I have it paired up with 10-pound monofilament. It's best to use fluorocarbon. Fluorocarbon is more expensive. I mean, it's really a preference thing. I don't like to spend that much money, so I use mono. If it's a special day, you'll find some fluorocarbon on my reel, but for the most part, I use monofilament on any of my reels. I've been testing out braid to fluorocarbon or braid to mono leaders and stuff like that. With it being summertime and it being very, very hot, sometimes these bass don't like to move and they don't like to eat, and they want to eat as much as possible in one go. I like to rock with a watermelon red flake old monster. This right here. It's a big worm. It's about, I would say about 10 inches. Yeah. And these can't really pick them up at Walmart. I'm pretty sure Walmart doesn't have these, but you can go to like Academy. If the dictionary you sells fishing stuff, the one near me doesn't. So we have a Sportsman's Outdoor, and they sell these right here. With these, you want to rig them just like you rig the fluke. Put it in. About, probably about a centimeter or two in. Turn it. Boom, just like that. You want to look at it before you do it, so you can see like where the hook's gonna come out. Bend it, push it through, just like that. You want the worm to be as straight as possible. Set the hook back in it. It's called text posing. What I used to do was put the hook all the way in the middle of the bait, and I missed a lot of fish like that because it was 10 times harder to get the hook through like 2 centimeters of plastic before it gets to the fish's mouth. So it would usually just get ripped right out and wouldn't even have a chance of catching the fish. But with text posing it and barely putting it back in there, really just the tip of the hook, you can get a lot more connections, man. That right there is the Texas rig. With that, I throw it on a bait caster for the most part. Anytime I throw a Texas rig, I'm throwing it on a bait caster. With a spinning reel, I'll most likely be throwing either a wacky rig or a Ned rig or drop shot. More finesse tactics. Another bait I like to use for this heat and finesse fishing is a 3-inch Ned worm. Now, I don't have any Ned rig hooks with me right now, but they're kind of like a jig head. They have a weight at the bottom and the hook's coming out on the other side. So with these, you hook them in the middle, kind of like a Texas rig. You run it through the middle and you just pop the hook out the side. And these little 3-inch worms catches fish. If you want to catch a lot of fish, throw this bait. Work it very, very slowly. I'll show you these real quick. Aaron's Morning Dawn by Roller Worm. Really funky color. Kind of like it though. They bite it, so. Oh, another thing you need. Well, depending on how much fishing stuff you have, I used to keep my fishing stuff in a book bag, like just keep it all in a book bag. But the book bag started to get a little heavy while walking around. So I reverted to a crate. They're like $9. You can fit a boatload of plastic in there. So another bait I like. Let me see. I can't give away all the juice, man, but if y'all really want to see what I be using, just check out the videos, because if I'm using it in the video, I must have some faith in it. Unless y'all got me doing something crazy where I don't really know what I'm doing and I'm using a random bait. So, another bait that is year-round, a jig. This bait right here. With this bait, it comes just the weight, the hook, and this, it doesn't come with the legs. The legs are a trailer. You have to buy those separate. Yes, these fishing companies want nothing but money from you, but we love them because they catch us big mondo bass. So, with that being said, jig all year round. You just tie it straight on. Fishing on the bottom. Can't beat it. I've been trying to get better with it. This is all about learning and comfort. Whatever you feel comfortable with, do it. Took me a long time to get comfortable throwing a jig. I like the way they look though, so I really wanted to use them. A bait that I caught my PB on, personal best. These Rage Craw. Straight money. All right, now this is gonna make me sound like I don't know what I'm doing. But, so you know I was telling you guys about the Ned rig. There's this thing called a spot remover. Putting you on game right now. I put this Rage Craw on a spot remover. So that gave it the action and the presentation of this, the craw standing right up. See, when craw are very defensive, they stand straight up and they put their claws up in the air or up in the water, whatever you want to say. And, you know, I guess Big Mama Juju wanted to mess with some craw that day. And I got smacked down on my personal best, man. 6 pounds, 8 ounces, yes. Sadly, at the time, I did not have a camera, so I couldn't get that on film, but I had pictures to back it up and to prove it. But yes, these run you about $6. Now, would I throw it on a spot remover again? Probably not, just because the simple fact that they're meant to go on the back of jigs, and you only get about 6 in the pack, so you run through them pretty fast. So, I mean, you can Texas rig it, you can do all that stuff to it, but it costs so much that you don't really want to do that. I just wanted to show you guys a couple of baits that I use, you know, this time of the year with it being so hot and stuff like that. And people been asking me what type of things to buy, and you know, I can't get with everybody with this whole virus stuff going around. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love to fish with everybody and love to go to the store with everybody and show them the things that I buy and show them what to get, but sadly I can't do that. So I mean, this video is mostly for the people that are watching me from the other side that can't really get the chance to see me in person or get me to go to the store with them. So, word of advice. If there were 2 things that I would tell you to buy from the store today, like if you were to go to the store today and I was gonna show you 2 baits to buy, I'd tell you to buy a pack of Senkos. Me, preferably, I like the black with the blue tip, just because of the simple fact that it works everywhere. I've had it work in clear water, I've had it work in dirty water, I've had it work in stained water, cloudy day, sunny day, rainy day, rainy day. And, you know, I just feel as if, I mean, you can wacky rig it, you can Texas rig it, you can throw it weightless, you can literally, I mean, you can throw it however you want to. If you want to, you can throw it on a Carolina rig. If you know what that is, hey, knock yourself out, right? So, fishing is really just about what you're comfortable doing. Don't get discouraged, because you can get discouraged fishing a lot, especially watching all these other people, all these famous people, and you see them throwing on these $400, $500 reels. Man, I paid like $50 for this, man, and this is one of the best $50 I've ever spent. So, hey, can't complain. With that being said, guys, we're gonna close this part of the video out. If you have any other questions, drop them down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all want to see, man. I'm telling you, I'll do whatever y'all want me to, as long as it ain't nothing too crazy, you know. But I'll do challenges. I don't know, catch, clean, cook. If y'all really want to see that, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna cook some bass, but because I'm loyal to the bass, man. I gotta be loyal to the bass. I'm loyal to the bass, so I won't cook the bass. I wonder how many times I just said bass. Anyway, it's not what's important. So yeah, man, drop down in the comment section what you guys want to see. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Oh shoot, guys, another thing I forgot to show you is that you can't go fishing without a pair of these. You're probably wondering what these are. They're nail clippers. You use them for clipping line. That's what I use them for. So yes, I would invest you in a pair of one of these, because a real line cutter is like $12, and I'm not paying $12 for that. And sometimes the scissors get dull. So I do recommend some toenail clippers, baby, from the dollar store. Yes, sir. Get into it, baby. Go catch that big mouth belly bag. Let's do this. All right. So the boat originally had a hole in it, guys, and we went to, where'd you go?
I got it from Lowe's.
Lowe's, yeah. Steve went to Lowe's and bought some Flex Seal, you know, to put it to the test. And at one point the water came in pretty fast, but I don't know if you guys can see the little white parts, but yeah, I mean, they do the job.
Back here.
Yeah, there's some back here.
We had like 6 holes back here.
Yeah, but it really gets the job done. I mean, we got waterproof boots, so we're not really worried about it, you know?
Get that giant pan up the way too.
Where is it?
Middle, the bottom.
Golly.
There's a big old fire.
What? He like Mario jumped. Sorry, you guys didn't see that. Yeah, it really is. This is always the hard part, guys. All right, guys. So, making a whole lot of noise. Spooking fishing. All right. Let's see. Let's keep. Huh? Nah, really. Alright. Ooh, I forgot how rocky this thing is. Oh shoot. Gotta get me sea legs. Remember, whatever you do, if you set the hook, do not no, don't put us in the water, and we're heading straight towards the trees. See if we can get a bite. First cast? First cast fish? Oh yeah, dude, we gotta back up. Jesus. I did not think we'd be over here that fast.
This is a very good idea to seal this again pretty soon.
Yeah, probably might even need to do it today. No, there's probably not a fish right there. It's a bad idea. Good old wacky rig, man. Cast in the middle, see what happens. I can never really like cast a tree over there. See if it... Yeah, I was like, they might be. I better say I got him. Oh, I thought I had two. Oh, nice. And thank you for throwing my worm to the heavens. First fish. Bet. First fish of the day. Yeah, for real. And we're heading straight back to his home. Get a release on this guy. Want to turn back or what? Well, do you have one? He hit it. Woo, Steve, you about did us in right there. That would have been the one. Nah, for real, I think
You landed out on top.
Yeah. I think I'm in it.
You know, I got a really good feeling about a fluke today.
You really?
Yeah. I'm gonna throw that next spot we go to. Flopping those around. You know, it just feels
Oh,
slow.
I just got a bite.
Oh, yeah. Good job.
On the swim jig. Little guy, yeah.
Doesn't matter. You can throw a freaking 15-inch bait.
Yeah, and they'll bite it. I mean, the swim jig is literally almost the size of him, guys. But you know, beggars cannot be choosers.